Hello, and welcome to Spoiler Alert, where I tell you how something was that isn't yet. This week we're taking a look at Digimon story Cyber Sleuth, because, as we've covered before, I'm always a slut for the Digimon. And of course, Cyber Sleuth is coming out just as Pokemon announces their new game, Detective Pikachu. Yes, that's right, two Japanese monster-based detective games. Who's copying who now, Pokemon? Huh? I'm not bitter. So the game. You raise and train a team of Digimon who evolve over time and help you battle foes just like they do in Pokemon. Okay, but these battles are 3-on-3, just like the 3-on-3 battles they introduced in Generation 5. It's different in other ways. For instance, you have a farm you raise your Digimon on, because no one remembers Monster Rancher, but you also get to wander around both the digital world and the real world, and you can access the digital world by jacking in from the real world, like Mega Man Battle Network. But, I mean, come on, it's classic turn-based action just like every other RPG from Japan. Okay! Look, it's not going to win any awards for novelty, but you know what? I don't really care, because this game was made for me, the guy who grew up watching and loving Digimon, and who wants an interesting, intricate game with a healthy dose of nostalgia. And boy do they bring the nostalgia. Over 240 Digimon in this game, you can play as all your old favorites, and they don't waste any of them on that Crosswords fusion bullshit, because real Digimon digivolve, not whatever the hell this was. So, the plot. You either play as Takumi or Ami, an individual who is in possession of the single most important trait a main character can have. Goggles. You gotta have the goggles. You and your friends are hackers and are the rare sorts of people who go on chat rooms to do something other than beg for cyber sex. Then, one day, someone gives you something other than a computer virus. A Digimon catcher. Turns out sentient beings from another world, i.e. the Digimon, are bleeding into this world's advanced internet, which is called Cyberspace Eden, because why would an internet you can physically enter sound like something other than a strip club? Your friends also get Digimon catchers. There's Nokia, who I'm fairly certain is a phone from Finland, who tames Agumon and Gabumon, who both eventually digivolve together to become Omnimon! While your friend Arata, the resident Digimon emo, ends up with Karamon, who of course eventually becomes Diaboromon. You know, call it a hunch, but I don't think their tamers will get along very well by the end of this. There's too much bad history there. So with your friends getting such iconic Digimon, you must be starting off with some pretty cool ones too, right? Well, kind of. You start off with Terriermon, who is a rabbit, not a terror, Palmon, who is a flower, not a palm, and Hagurumon, just to remind you that occasionally Pokemon rips off Digimon. Anyway, in the process of getting your starters, you're attacked by some sort of digital monster, if only they had a term for that, which leaves you stranded in an artificial digital body while your flesh and blood body lies in a coma. Don't worry, you'll be fine as long as Shinji Ikari is nowhere near you. And that's when you meet Kyoko Kuremi, a detective who has not yet mastered the art of buttoning a shirt. She wants to use your special body to solve crime. You see, she's investigating the death of the man who formerly owned Cyberspace Eden, because apparently net neutrality isn't a thing here, and she can use you and your special body to delve into the deep reaches of the net that are hard to get to, because she doesn't want to look at that shit herself. Would you? Naturally, you get roped in, and you end up using your Digimon partners to take out any threats you encounter while you're investigating, sort of like a super-powered sentient ad blocker. Thus begins a plot where the digital and real worlds collide, and it is up to you to discover the greatest secret of all, the true purpose behind both the digital world and the internet. And spoiler alert, the internet is for porn. So that's it for this week's Spoiler Alert. Join us next time as we do Deadpool, which I know we said we were doing this week, but come on, it was Digimon, I had to. This is why you guys should leave me comments giving me ideas for what to review in advance so I can schedule stuff properly. Until next time, don't say, I didn't warn you.